Okay. Hello, guys. This is George here. So, this analysis is for the upcoming week, which is the 7th of September until the 11th of September 2020. So, this is the week analysis that after the NFP trade. Okay, so let's go into it and see what opportunity we can find. Okay, so as you can see for this trade, okay, first we start with all the GBP pairs. So as we can see, overall the market is just heading upward. That's why I holding a buy position. I open few trade. All the trade are heading in buy. Okay, buy trade. That's why I'm seeing buy until the market reaching up to this TP. Okay, I go into this TP. That's why during the NFP, okay, Friday NFP, the market did bring the market down. It's a very good opportunity for me to add on my order. So I just add on my order and we are looking forward for the further upside exposure. Okay, so this is for the GBP USD. Okay, so the next will be GBP OD. Okay, GBP OD. Let's look into it. Okay, so when we I used to look into this size. Okay, this is more clearer to me. Okay, so first thing first, let us place our key line first. Okay, this is our key line. Okay, so what I see is, okay, a setup for buy already formed. Okay, guys, a setup for buy already formed. That's why we can see market high, low, higher, high, high, low. So GBP or C also look for buy opportunity as well. Okay, so even though let's look into day one, what's happening. Okay, day one also. Okay, day one also. Market is just struggle over here, as you can see, right? So this is going to happen soon, which is I expecting market will be reaching this level first. Okay, so it can just drag our time. It can just drag the time, and drag, and then lastly it just touch this level. Okay, so this is for GBP and then next will be GBP CHF. Okay, so GBP CHF, what the market is happening. Okay, so basically, even though during last week the market doesn't move a lot, just go up and go downward because the market just reaching this resistance. Okay, as you guys can see, there is a resistance here. Okay, so this is the resistance. That's why a lot of seller will be attracting. Okay, a lot of seller will be attracting. Once later on, expected this upcoming market will be just touching this level, and those sellers come again to short. But this time when they short, I estimated the market going to go further upside. Okay, estimated market is going to go further upside because what we know as the market is still in a uptrend. Okay, even though maybe you'll be seeing that entire market here like a range market. Okay, yes, but buyer is now back in control. Okay, buyer is now back in control. Previous the week, seller is in control, but currently the buyer is in the control now. Okay, so let's go for next pair, which is GBP CAD. Okay, GBP CAD. Okay, so GBP CAD is in a quite awkward situation. Okay, in a quite awkward. Why I say that? Because in like look like in the range, and the meanwhile look like in the uptrend range. So basically, entire thing was still in the uptrend range. That's why buy situation, okay, buy order will always favor than sell. Okay, this, so that means most of the GBP pair on the upcoming week they're going to further advance again. Okay, so the next is GBP yen. Okay, so GBP yen, same thing happened. Okay, this is I let me place my key line. Okay, so this is my key line. That's why market just touch my key line and go upward. This thing, okay, this touch is same as what I did on GBP USD. That's why next week for the GBP yen, we're going to see a further upside. So the upside, okay, for the longer term view, okay, for a longer term view, the market is going to head to this level. Okay, market is going to head until this level between 143. Okay, 143 Going to head to 143, yeah. There is still upside exposure. Okay, so the next will be GBP New Zealand. Okay, so what is happening in GB New Zealand? Okay, overall in GB New Zealand, this is H4 chart. H4 chart, we can see the trend is very clear in the downside. Okay, in the downside. So if I'm a H4 trader, I will be looking only for sell because just following a trend. So let me check on the day one because most of the time the market will be always follow back the day one time frame. Okay, so day one time frame currently there's no any reversal telling us that going to change back up yet. That's why for GB New Zealand is still in seller side. Okay, so you must be confusing why GBP are saying up, but comes to GB New Zealand is showing up downside exposure. The reason is because you need to see the pair is correlated with food. This is what we call as correlation trading. Okay, so GBP strong doesn't mean that the behind that one and the doesn't mean it is showing weakness. Both of them are strong, just depend on who are stronger than who. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to the next currency pair, which is all the euro pair. Okay, all the euro pair. So let's start from euro USD. Okay, what is happening? Okay, so euro USD basically. Okay, let's look into the day one first. Oh, okay, this is so much favor. Okay, though this is my key line level. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of I'm buying at the key line level. Okay, a lot. So you must be asking, why this key line? Because this is not support or resistance. This is our key line, and then this is the A grade key line. Okay. So currently, market is showing buyer force in very strong. Okay. So by looking at this, we cannot determine that this is a strong buyer asset. Why? As you can see, a lot of people will be saying, oh, pin bar come out already. Okay, this haven't formed yet, right? Okay. So they saying, oh, this pin bar already formed. Then everyone going to buy. They looking for upside exposure, but as you can see, what is the last happening is market drop. So this will frighten out a lot of people. That's why don't blindly just following the candlestick pattern. This is all based on candlestick pattern. Don't just blindly follow. You should and you must understand why happened and why happened there. This is always the question for you. Okay, so let's look into H4. Okay, so H4, what's happening? Okay, by the way, H4 they showing the reversal, okay, showing the reversal, but haven't confirmed yet. But it's high potential for them to happen because they already reached our critical area, okay, critical area. So for my members, so you will know how to take the trade. Okay, you will know how to take the trade. Either you wait over here or over here. Okay, so the next will be Euro GBP. Okay, so Euro GBP, what market just happened? Okay, so I know that one of my students will last week. Okay, one of my students was so curious about this pair. Okay, so curious about this pair, and then lastly, okay, what I teach them OFC. Okay, OFC. So market just dropped because of OFC. Okay, market just dropped because of OFC. So basically, entire thing Euro GBP they still showing a downside exposure than an upside. Okay, so Euro GBP still showing downside. I still looking for downside exposure. Okay, so maybe down will be looking until this level. Okay, until this level. Okay, even though let's look into Euro GBP day one. Yeah, very clear downtrend with no obligation. Okay, very clear downtrend. Okay, so come on to the next pair, which is Euro OD. Okay, so Euro OD is quite interesting. Okay, quite interesting. So for this pair, I'm looking for buyer eye side now. Okay, so where I am expecting first the market going to test here. is showing upside because it already formed the setup I want, and then also break my critical point. Okay, also break my critical point. That's why this is a very strong information. Okay, for us to know that market really changed the trend. That's why this pair are looking for upside exposure. So okay, the next will be our Euro CAD. Okay, Euro CAD currently still in downtrend. So basically what we're going to wait for a retracement, then we can look for a downside. Okay, a retracement first. And then the next will be Euro CHF. Okay, so Euro CHF. Okay, Euro CHF very clear upside exposure. Okay, clear upside exposure. And then this is the level that I wanted to get into it. For day one, maybe the opportunity is not there. So let's check it out on H4. Okay, H4. Okay, so this is the support, right? Support. Okay. So this is support. So I want to make it to my key line level. So I'll be placing here. So what I'm seeing is, okay, when the market come back to here, it's a high potential for me to go get in, but I will need to wait for my confirmation, and then I wanted to verify my confirmation, then I will go into it. Then the next thing will be Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand. Okay, so Euro New Zealand, oh, very clear, still sell trend. Okay, still a sell trend. So of course, upside, of course, this resistance will be nice. Okay, so this level we look for a sell is always better. Okay, so if you feel value from my weekly market analysis, so I hope that you can do me a favor, which is like and share to your friends who are in trading, so at least you can help him. Okay, you can help him to have an eyesight of what the market is going to, or for the upcoming week, how the market is moving. This area I'm looking into it. Okay, I will do anything to wait for it, which means do nothing to wait for it, because this is the thing that I'm looking for. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, cool. I want something. I want is just happen. Okay, so this is the thing that I want for. Okay, so for my member, you clearly knowing what I'm telling. Okay, so this we're going to see another advance. Okay, advance is Aussie dollar. So we're going to look into all the dollar pair, okay, which is all the pair that correlated, okay, correlation with USD, which is Euro USD, GBP USD, New Zealand USD, Aussie USD. Everybody's showing the same side. Okay, everybody's showing the same side. Okay, so next we go to Aussie CAD. Okay, Aussie CAD. Okay, Aussie CAD mostly the same. Okay, overall is in uptrend. Okay, so this is my key line level. Okay, so in Aussie CAD, there's no sign of going up yet. Okay, so a short-term sell. Okay, but in the longer term, the market is still overall in an uptrend. Okay, so just a short-term sell. So my eyes will be on buy trade when the market come to this level. I will only focus here when the market reach here. I will be not going to any places. First, I'm going to look for short trade, short until this level, and then after that, I look for buy trade over here with the thing that I want, which is our setup. Okay, next will be Aussie yen. Okay, so Aussie yen, let's look into day one first. Okay, so day one, the same thing also happened. Okay, same thing also happened, which means OCA is also prepared to fly off. Okay, prepare to fly off. So it's quite clear for the upcoming market. Okay, it's very clear. Okay, very clear. Okay, this also okay. So this is my key line level. I'm going to place it lower here. Okay, so this is my key line level. So what I'm expecting for the upcoming week is market going to test this area and go for the upside. Okay, let me adjust the chart. Okay, so expecting the first touch and then going up. By the way, when the market reach here, I will not immediately get into it. I will be waiting confirmation and verify the confirmation. Then I will be having the lower risk to having the highest return. Because why I need to wait for confirmation? Maybe some of you will be saying, oh, confirmation is late already. Okay, I can tell you one of the confirmation is pin bar, but pin bar is not just purely using pin bar. We know how it formed. We need to verify how it formed. Okay, and then how we going to verify it is much more important. Okay, so we need to understand these two things. After that, so I can just estimate, okay, calculate my stop loss by using that. Okay, everything just calculated. The risk is controlled. Okay, the risk is controlled. So this is all OC CHF. Then next we go to Aussie New Zealand. Okay, let's look into Aussie New Zealand. Okay, so Aussie New Zealand, same thing. Okay, there isn't have any sign of going up yet. Okay, there isn't any sign of showing upside exposure. So currently, but the market just reaching a very strong support level. Can you see? Okay, this support level. So this support level might attract a lot of buyer in. So maybe we can give some time for the market to react. Okay, give some time for the market to react. So we just observe for this first. Okay, so basically most of the pair I found opportunity is those pair with USD and also yen. Okay, so this will be start with NZD USD. Okay, NZD USD. So NZD USD I believe the same thing happened. Yes, the same thing is happening. That's why New Zealand, okay, this is the key line. Okay, so I will be wait for the market to happen something like this. Okay, I'll be buy after market come back to retest at this level. And I see upside exposure. Okay, so this is a support level. Okay, the next will be New Zealand CAD. Okay, New Zealand CAD. So New Zealand CAD basically still showing downside exposure. Market doesn't have any reversal yet. So I believe that a lot of people will say, oh, I know pin bar strategy. So there's a pin bar. So everyone is getting to it to have a buy option. Yes, okay, you can buy. Of course, any pricing you want to buy or sell is no worries, no problem. Market allows you to do that, but just you're going to get slaughtered. Okay, if you simply buy, because this is not a verified, valid pin bar. Okay, this is not a valid pin bar. Then the next will be okay, New Zealand CHF. Okay, this we can see an upside exposure because the market just been reversing down and reversing back up again. We're reversing back up again. That's why for this, we're seeing the upside exposure till this level first. Okay, this level will confirm, drag a lot of seller come in, but you get what I mean is attract a lot of seller doesn't mean they're able to reverse the trend. Okay, so the next will be New Zealand yen. So basically also the same thing. Okay, so this is my key line level. Okay, so this level we can see a further upside exposure. Okay, very clear. To be honest, the upcoming week market will be very clear to us as a price action trader. So I'm going to promote more signal. Okay, more signal. Not to say signal is a when the market is activate. Okay, I'm going to share more idea to my members as well. So for those who wanted to know, okay, kindly WhatsApp us. Okay, kindly WhatsApp us. There's a link below our YouTube channel. Okay, there's a link below our YouTube channel for you to inquire. Just click on the link later on. Okay, once you view all the video, you can click the link below to inquire for that. Okay, inquiry for that. So you just type on the keyword trading idea. You just key in the keyword trading idea, and I will be assisting you. Okay, the next will be USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD basically last week, okay, as you can see, this is all the pair in USD. So basically last week what we have Friday what we have been through is NFP live trading. So a lot of people saying, oh, NFP data is showing good. Yes, as you can see, it showed a good sign, but later on what the market just happened, the market still dropped back. Okay, why? Oh, sorry. The NFP data should be this week. Okay, this week going up and down. Why? Because news isn't trade when the market release the news. News is being traded after or before. Okay, news is being traded after or before the news. Okay, you never trade at the time that the market release. You'll be very in danger. That's why, if you look in my live, I saying that USD going to go up first and then go down. This is how the market nature works, because this is how human behavior work as well. Okay, how the human behavior work as well. This is how my team and I been educated. We know how exactly human control the market. We are so much confident in this. Okay, so if you also wanted to know how you can so much confident in knowing human behavior, kindly click on the link to inquiry more. Okay, so for USD, we're going to see a further downside. Basically, I believe that you also knowing going to drop, but just you confused about the entry, and then you confused about your confidence, and then there's no time for you to analyze. Then you want to look for some automation. You're welcome to us. Okay, so the next will be USD yen. Okay, USD yen basically having the same position, which is a sell. Okay, sell. So as you guys can see, they form a channel. Okay, they form a channel. Let me adjust channel. Okay, as you can see, the market just form channel. So this channel usually perform, how the market perform is drop and then ding dong and drop. Okay, this is how usually this kind of channel happen. Then the next will be USD CHF. Okay, USD CHF. So USD CHF, yes. Next week we estimate it going to drop again, because last week NFP just give the market a push in dollar. It pushed it up and then sellers just came in and seller want to bring it down and following back the trend. Do you get what I mean? Market always bring the market follow back the trend. The news always act as a booster. Okay? News always act as a booster. So the next, okay, for this CAD CHF, okay, so basically upside exposure, okay, upside exposure, okay, so we'll be looking into here because as you can see, the market just come increase gradually, okay, gradually, so we can see upside exposure, but this is the challenge for them. Where this line is the challenge level for them. Then we look into CAD yen. Okay, CAD yen as well. Okay, so of course this level will be attract a lot of seller because this is a key line level. Okay, so this level will be attracting a lot of seller, but buyer is the king now. Okay, buyer is the king now. So a lot of people will be just attract when the market reach here. Then a lot of people will be slaughtered. Always think about that. Big player are the hosts in the market. So they can plan anything to attract you in and just ask you to give them your money. Yes, they will do anything. Believe me. Okay. So I've been trading for 5 years and then coaching for 3 years, and I know how human behavior actually affect and impact to the market. Okay. So CHJPY upside exposure. Okay, so this is the level that you can looking for good buy. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so the last will be our gold pair. Okay, so gold basically is still in the uptrend. Okay, gold is still in the uptrend. So basically everyone know that this is a very good buyer zone, right? A very good support, but I'm expecting another spike like this. Okay, market going to spike, kill all those buyer and reversing up. Okay, so this is the week for the market analysis for the upcoming week, which is the 7th of September until the 11th of September. So I'm the PriceAction coach, George Chong. So if you have any inquiry you wanted to know, please click on the link below to inquiry more. So as I mentioned before, if you wanted to have more specific trading ideas, please click on the link below. I will share to you. Okay. So also we have free consultation service offering. So if you don't mind to share your experience with us, you can kindly proceed to us and safe trade, guys. Okay. See you on the next live section.